Hey, how you doing? This is JJ with Deluxe Vehicle Detailing and Paint Correction here out of my home shop in Bel Air Bluffs, Florida. I want to take you with me on a little topic of water spot removal on ceramic coating. I have been using the Sud Factory Dissolve Paint Water Spot Killer. It says destroys hard water spots and contamination buildup from all painted surfaces. So it's basically wipe in and then rinse and you are good. I started off with this smaller bottle. I was really pretty happy with it. Sud Factory puts all kinds of special discounts and percentages off and free shipping and $10 coupons all the time on my Facebook feed, and I have to say I really do like the product. So with that being said, I'm going to show you kind of the before and after here. This is my water spotting. I want you to look right in front of the wiper jet, and you will see in the lights, if you look just either before or after the lighting, look at that water spotting. So what I did is I had taken I've got about 250 on my total dissolved solids out of my water here at my home shop. And I used Optimum No Rinse to soften the water and decrease the chance of getting water spots when doing right in front of that crease line. I'm just going to give you one more sweep right across that character line. There's my character line. Look at that water spotting. So I let it sit and bake in the sun on this. This is Shield Pro by Dallas Paint Correction. This is the second rendition of paint correction or paint ceramic coating from Scott at Dallas Paint Correction. You can check out dpcdetailing.com. And I'm going to take you across this fender and show you what I just discovered. So I'm going to take you up here across the top of this fender. Those scratches, probably a bird that landed on my car. My car, unfortunately, has to go sit outside when I have cars that I'm doing work on here in the garage. I've been doing a ton of work lately, not really been doing a lot of videos, a lot of paint correction, a lot of ceramics. So as we get right into this section, you'll see something change, and that is, look at those water spots. See that just to the left of the lighting there? Water spots everywhere. Not so much right here on the hood because I experimented just a little bit and I wiped some of the hood. I left some of it neutral with no wipe. And the fender tops, I didn't wipe at all. But look at that. So, why down here on this front section are the water spots gone? Well, that's what I'm going to show you what I did, how I did it, and in just one moment I'll have you on the camera stand over here, and we will get back to you. But first, I'm going to show you some water runoff behavior. I'm going to put my Eagle, I think that's a Creature by the Rag Company. Eagle, Creature, I don't know. Anyway, here's some distilled water, and I'm going to show you the water behavior right in this area, right here. Stop. So it runs, right? Actually ran right past my towel and right onto the fender. So the water behavior, though, is, it just kind of takes off. It's got a nice hydrophobic behavior. And we're going to see if that is still true after we use the water spot remover. So hang on just one moment. and I'll be right with you in seconds. All right, so here I've got my auto saver. They've got the little plastic insert. Not that I think it's going to really all save all that much. I've got my Flairosol bottle. It's great if you want to save product, whatever you might like to put in it. I like to put my toppers in it. And I'm going to just kind of charge up the surface there. And then I'm just going to take a nice little misting of this product from the Sud Factory. And just like that, I have spread out a lot of product, right? So I've got my, and these Flairosol bottles are amazing, by the way. If you've never used them for anything, I probably just coated the whole hood of that car with, I don't know, a half ounce, maybe a quarter ounce. So I'm just going to quickly wipe this product in. Just doing the upper surface areas. That's what I left when I did this little experiment. It's actually, these water spots are probably, I'm going to say 4 months old. So they've been on here a while. And like I said, my car, when I've got cars that I'm polishing and need to work on in here, the car sits outside overnight sometimes. This has a pretty powerful smell to it, like most solvents. Now, is it hurting the ceramic coating or the Kingsguard slash TK6 topper that I also have on this car? Well, we'll find out. Now I'm going to do a little rubbing in, and what's kind of cool with any liquid that you put over water spots, you can kind of see, you know, the traces of them as you've got a liquid on them. So it says to kind of, you know, massage this product into the paintwork. And I can see the water spot outline as I work this in. And as I work the pad over it, I'm noticing that they're just disappearing. I have a feeling I'm going to add just a little bit more of this down. It's starting to get a little sticky on me. It is pretty warm in here. It is June 19th, 2021, and it's Florida, so, you know, of course it's pretty warm. I've got ways to cool off this garage quite a bit, but it's fairly early and it's not that bad. I'd say it's probably, you know, 80 in here, pretty high humidity. Yeah, so I can really see in the lighting, I can see the water spot areas, and with that much rubbing, that water spot area is gone. So I'm going to keep massaging and kind of, it does say in the directions, you know, circular rubbing motion. It's looking pretty good. So this is a pretty simple solution. You know, if you've got a client, or, you know, you just personally, you got into some, you left your car somewhere, you were by a sprinkler. That's the worst kind of water. A lot of minerals and everything in there. We've got those sprinklers everywhere here in Florida for all our grass and everything would die if there wasn't constantly water. It's a whole big retarded scam, in my opinion, just for that beautiful, beautiful grass. Okay, I can really see as I rub, I can really see those water spots just vanish. I'm going to hit this area just a little bit more right in front of that wiper. It does dry out rather quickly, like you would expect a solvent to. Okay. My method for removal is going to be Optimum No Rinse on some nice plush. Like I said, I think they're creatures. I'm going to do about 1/4 of the hood. One wipe on one side, then flip it. Try and get everything I can up. Turn it over, come back to that side. Get my edges here. So I will add in a little something as far as Dallas paint correction goes. I tried the new TMR, which is the marine RV coating, the other day on a brand new 2021 Ford Transit 250 Pleasure Way. Really nice decked out Ford that's got the shower and the bathroom and everything else in it. I flipped that right. Yeah. And that TMR, man, that stuff is nice. Okay, so kind of neutralize and wipe down. I can still see a fair amount left over. Use a little Gary Dean method here. I do a little modification, Gary Dean wipe down, if you've never done rinseless and you want a nice method for keeping your towels fresh while you do a rinseless wash. It's a nice way to go. Okay, there's half. Yeah, but I did really want to stress that, and that new Dallas paint correction, marine RV TMR titanium ceramic. Man, that was a joy to work with. Let's see, did I flip this side? Yeah. Ceramic coatings, you know, they're great if you have a garage car and you're an enthusiast. And you're gonna, hand wash everything. I got a little overspray on the glass. But for everyday use, for the average person, it can be a bit much, especially hazards like sprinklers and things like that. So, there's my grab. It looks pretty good. I'm going to, yeah, we're at that 15-minute mark. I'm going to button you up here with this wipe down and come back to you.